Hi, this is Laura, and today I want to show you guys a lesson that I created. It was an assignment from one of Alice Keeler's Go Slow workshops that I took this summer, and it was my most favorite thing that I've learned, and that's using if functions in Google Sheets. And so here you can see her URL if you guys are interested in signing up for one of her classes. Highly recommend it. Very, very good. And I think the one that I took I took all of them, so they're all like running together in my mind. But it was, I think, Next Steps in Google Sheets is the one where this particular idea came from. So here we have a Google Sheet, and you've got all these different tabs at the bottom, and we're going to begin with the Teacher Directions tab. And basically, the directions are in the blue boxes, and the students type their answers in the yellow boxes. So after you read the instructions, you want to go ahead and delete this tab, and you can push it out through Google Classroom, or you can just have students go to File, make a copy. So we'll begin with the Welcome tab, and it says Welcome, please type your name in the yellow box. And so when I double click in the yellow box and type my name and hit enter, what happens is the directions now become personalized. So it's like the teacher's right there sitting next to you. So now we're going to go to tab 1. And we begin with a Brain Pop video. If you guys don't have subscriptions to Brain Pop, then you can just replace this with a free YouTube video. In the directions it says the learning objective is to learn about place value. And when you're ready, you type OK in the yellow box. So you watch the video, then type OK when you're done. One thing you need to know is that this is case sensitive, so whatever you have in here is exactly how the kids are going to have to type it here. So this is going to be lowercase, OK, and then I'm going to hit enter, and it tells me to go to tab 2. So when I click on tab 2, we have a model, and again, all of this information was presented to the students in tab 1 through that video. So they have a model, and they have to type in the number that this model represents. So I'm going to type 254, and when I hit enter, it's if the answer is correct, it's going to say great job, and if it's wrong, it will say try again. So here, let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. So they get instant feedback to whether they're right or wrong, and it won't let them proceed unless they type in the correct answer. So I'll just replace it with the right one, and then now we're going to go to tab 3. So on this one, they have to type in words, 167, and again, remember that it's case sensitive, and it has to be exactly the way that I have programmed it to for the answer to be. So we're going to type no capital letters, 167, and hit enter, and it says great job. We're going to go to tab 4. And now we have to decide which number is in the hundreds place. So there's my ones, my tens, my hundreds. I'm going to type 6, hit enter, and go on to tab 5. So now we're talking about cell referencing. So all of these boxes would be empty had we not done the answers in tab 2, 3, and 4. So again, it's cell referencing, and it gives directions for what they're going to do next. So use virtual manipulatives on the next few tabs to make a model of each number. So on tab 6, we're going to make a model of the number 254. So you, in order for this to move onto our blank area, we're going to click on it and make sure that it's selected. Click, drag, and drop. If you don't do that, it just pops back out again. So you have to make sure that you click on it first so that it's highlighted in blue, and then drag it over. So I've got 200, and I'm going to drag my tens over, and you get the idea. So they make 254, and then to progress to the next tab, they have to type the words in the box. So I'm going to type 254. Okay, so we got that right. So now we're going to go to tab 7. And again, they're going to make a model of this number that's written in words, and then they're going to type the number in the box using numbers. So 100 67. I'm going to hit enter, and we'll go to the next tab. And again, we're going to make a model of 6. We're going to type the number in the box below using a word. And then on tab 9, this is where they have to use all 3 of these numbers and create their own word problem using addition or subtraction. So again, we're working with these same numbers. It's cell referencing, so it's referencing the numbers that they were previously working with in the tabs before tab 9. So they type their word problem in the box right here, and they're going to share their spreadsheet with somebody. It can be a partner, it can be just a random person on their right, and then they have to type in their partner's name. So now once it's shared, then the kids will have to go into their Google Drive, go to the Shared With Me section, and then find the activity that was shared with them. They're going to go to tab 10. They'll go to tab 10, type in their partner's name, type in their partner's name, and then they have to answer the question that their partner wrote on tab 9. So there's a little bit of collaboration here, working together to create the problem and then to solve the problem. So that's the lesson in a nutshell. It was a lot of fun making this lesson, and I plan on making a whole lot more. But again, I highly recommend that you try Alice Keeler's Go Slow online workshops. They're fantastic.